While hair loss is not life-threatening, it can affect self-confidence and quality of life. Wellness by Design has a hair restoration program that can help you gain your confidence back. We have Dr. Connie Casebolt-Carver here with us with Wellness by Design. Good to see you.
Yes, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, 2020.
I know, hard to believe.
Right.
Yes.
So there may be some guys out there that have been living 2019 and even earlier with this lack of confidence because of losing their hair. I've seen guys that wear hats a lot, and then when you see them take off their hat, you realize why maybe they wear hats all the time.
I know.
They don't have the confidence.
And it's not just men; it's women either wearing hats or wigs.
Yes.
Because hair loss is devastating to both genders.
Sure.
It can really affect your self-confidence. So we have capitalized on a concept or a new methodology called PRP. So just to explain, in case folks haven't heard, it stands for platelet-rich plasma. It's a very natural way because we're actually harvesting components from the person's own blood. So the process starts by someone coming in, we draw their blood, we put a numbing cream on their scalp, and then little tiny injections of this PRP are done into the scalp. And again, because of the numbing cream, it doesn't hurt. And then over time, that hair follicle is going to respond to that stimulating effect of that platelet-rich plasma, the PRP, and start to grow new hair. So that's kind of how it works.
So that's why it stopped growing, because it didn't have a stimulant.
You know what? There's so many reasons why hair doesn't grow. Partly it's aging, it's partly genetics, it's partly hormones, it's partly low minerals. And by the way, our program always is going to encompass some blood works. So we're going to identify first if there's a thyroid problem, minerals, other hormones, and encompass and include that as part of our protocol. So we're going to do everything we can to maximize and get a nice luxurious regrowth of hair.
And I think we even have some before and after pictures. Is this someone recent that you have done? I mean, look at that.
Yes. So that's a very typical example. And again, sometimes we can get a full regrowth, and sometimes it's good enough to where that person is extraordinarily happy.
Because a little can do a lot when it comes to confidence.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
People may wonder how many of these sessions do you have to go through?
Yeah, typically we're going to do it every couple of months for 3 or 4 times. So after the 3rd time, we'll assess and see if we need a 4th time. So that 4th one's included for free, just in case you need it. It's kind of that insurance. But yeah, about every 2 months, because it takes the hair follicle a little bit of time to respond. But typically by that 2nd return, people are ecstatic because they're seeing this nice regrowth of hair. And again, very natural. We're not using kind of chemicals or anything. It's harvested from your own blood.
And will it just continue to grow? Because people may say, well, it started growing, but then will it continue to develop?
Good question. Most people are going to need 1 booster treatment a year. Not bad. One booster treatment a year to kind of maintain that.
Remind that follicle.
Exactly. And of course, if we have found any mineral deficiencies or hormone deficiencies, by us addressing that as well, that should also maintain that hair growth.
So this is one of those things, and I'm sure if you're at home and you're suffering from, hair loss or thinning hair, you have a ton of questions. So we want you to call. Again, they're closed today, obviously, enjoying their new year, but you can call today and leave a message, and they'll call you back tomorrow when the office is open. You can go online. There's a little something you can fill out.
On our website, there's a little form that you can fill out asking for information, and that initial consult to come in and see us is free. So no obligation. You can come in and talk to us. We'll lay out what the program is and what your options are. We do have, by the way, in case people are worried about expense, we do have some great financing. And sometimes the financing ends up being less than what people are already spending trying to
regrow their hair.
Trying to do things that don't work. So I don't want anyone to think that they can't afford it, because pretty much anybody can afford this. We can make that happen.
You can work with them.
And the other thing I wanted to mention, if you do call in today or tomorrow or leave a message on our website, we're offering 10% off that first treatment.
Oh, wow.
So that's a nice,
a nice little incentive. Hey,
but you just need to make that call.
Start this new year off your best. And if the hair has been a thing that's been bothering you, let's fix it.
And Dr. Connie, a lot of people maybe partied a little too hard. You guys also offer the IV, which people can come in and get. Maybe.
That's right. That's such a good thing to throw in. If you have a little bit of a hangover, we have got a detox IV that we can fix you up with tomorrow. So call, we can fit you in, and start your new year right.
Start it off right, get you all the IV. So thank you, Dr. Connie. I hope you're having a happy new year. We appreciate you spending it with us.